Leave. That's going to go over. Melanie has a lot of updates. I said Melanie has a lot of updates, good stuff. Let me see how I mute.
Are you seeing the agenda on the screen? Kentara, are you seeing the agenda on the screen?
I did. Let me go back in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Twando said, gave me a thumbs up.
Yes, I do see the agenda. Is Miss Shayna coming in person or is she on? Oh. Okay. I'll screenshot it. Tom, we're still looking for the camera, but we'll get started in a few.
Yeah, it should be yeah, it should be either on the desk or in the desk there in the office. It's in a box, a little small box.
Okay.
Should be in the same area where the long cable is. There's a long cable, you need to connect to the TV.
Hi, hey Tony. Well, stranger. It's a little warm. It's getting hot in here.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad to work on I did get the squatters out of 302 South Gilmore
Really?
this afternoon.
Ah.
Not a guy.
We're broadcasting, so. Okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna keep going.
That's how.
What's that?
I said, we're gonna, it's Kohan to roll with our blueprint.
Okay.
Let's roll.
What time is it? It's okay.
I know. I know. I know.
Cause I know we have on Vincent Street that over these.
Okay, I'm gonna plug it into the TV.
We're advised to find a guy. Basically, find a guy to take care of it. Because I had someone else go through the same thing.
Hello there. Welcome.
So,
Are you Miss Shayna?
Yes.
Welcome.
Hi. Oh, we have you both, I think, boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like your Tom. Yeah. I wish.
We're celebrating. We just have a lot to celebrate. So that's what we do. We want to celebrate.
Think about it.
That's Montclair vibes. We like to celebrate. We like to party over here.
Hey, you gotta put them on the table.
Is the meeting hybrid?
It is. So we have a lot of our members online and
Tom is on Zoom with the Tom is in the top building, so I have to look at the camera.
That's good.
The older folks and not the only ones on the now, but the thing is,
Probably a good day to be hired.
we get a new lawnmower. Home Depot, so it's not till. And I think the battery's home, I'll put it in another shed.
Oh, good. It's battery.
There's a battery, yeah.
That's good.
Well, yeah.
so we're gonna hop right in. You're gonna be first. So you can, we won't hold you hostage for all night. I said we won't hold you hostage all night.
It's not too bad in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to cool off in here.
Yeah, it looks like a long floor, and then it runs by battery, but I think for a big area. But, I don't, let me say, people just see what you could do about maybe building stuff. Yeah, I don't need cultivated on it.
Hey, everyone, we're just getting set up. Just give us a few more moments and then we're gonna hop right on into the meeting and get started. Thank you.
It doesn't really.
They're probably out there running it. So they're probably out there using it.
It's somewhere. That's when I got crazy.
Okay, I gotta use my own one, I'll have it.
It's.
So it's 40.
So is
Is
there?
Tom on?
Mhm.
Does he have any idea which door the Buckingham is?
I believe he said it was in a box.
It's in a box,
It's in a box,
not in a drawer.
in a drawer.
It's in a box in a drawer.
Yeah. So for now, I think we'll be fine with if you want to connect this, as long as we can get Machina. um, On the camera.
Hey, I don't see charge too often. Nowadays.
Well, but I guess you can. Do all that.
Don't know how to mute your, because we're echoing.
It's a really big TV.
Isn't it?
Okay, this needs to come down because this cord isn't very long. But. There you go.
Oh, good, I'm both there, girl. Yeah. That's my name on the squad is.
That's a good view right there.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's a good view of the room right there, Melanie.
Neighbor, planning about it.
And
That's a good view. Can you hear us clearly?
Yes,
Okay, wonderful.
the ones next door to them.
do you have the TV on?
I am trying.
Oh, okay.
It is, oh, there it went. It is on. I'll make sure my.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if you have a mic. I don't know if you have a remote that works.
And now, if you want to, they know that the state.
Bring it back home, you see.
Because I got to keep it on themselves, but they can keep an eye out. I got to be like, a lot of things like all over. It's, wait. So I just start.
Hey.
Hey, oh, goodness. We're set up on our end, you can see us on your end, so let's jump on in and get started.
Let's also set the block off.
Like, who do we have in mind?
Okay.
So once again, happy Monday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in on our community meeting. We are gonna hop in and get started. We have a lot of great updates today, so let's get started. If we can have Tom start us off with prayer.
Okay, Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, God, we're grateful today for life and the promise of life, promise of eternal life. And God, please be with us now as we have our community meeting, preside over this meeting. May we be always responsive to what you want for our neighbors and for our city. And God, help us to be the hands and feet of mercy to your children. This I pray. Amen. Amen. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to start off with Ms. Shayna. Ms. Shayna, if you could remind us what organization you're with, and you're going to be updating us on traffic calming.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Shayna Rose. I'm with the Department of Transportation. I'm a planner with DOT. And I lead an effort called the Toward Zero Initiative, which is the idea that there shouldn't be any deaths or serious injuries on city streets. Now, some of you may be familiar with me because, this year, as part of the Toward Zero Initiative, we identified Mount Clair as a neighborhood that has much higher than average rates of serious injuries and fatalities. Of concern, both locations that we saw in our crash maps as well as locations that you all brought to us. Melanie was there as well as a few others. Then we came to the Southwest Partnership streets meeting back in, I want to say February or March. Kind of went over the results of that walk audit and some other analysis that we did. And at that point, we had kind of narrowed our locations down, but we needed some help with the actual prioritizations that we can select 5 locations. And so I'm here today because we have
Still there?
looking at the Mount Clair traffic circle, which I know came up a lot in the walk and meetings, and we do see that in the data as well. We're gonna be looking at more in Carrollton Ridge, but the goal by Ramsey and Ashton. So some improvements there, as well as just like general bump outs all on Baltimore Street. Now, in addition to those more like systemic quick build type treatments, we're also going to be implementing speed bumps throughout all 4 neighborhoods on many neighborhoods.
Gilmore Street in the city where they live in. And it's miracle that when they come up the main, that the traffic over here, the residents are going to do.
Yeah.
And the children playing in the street now. I mean, they just drive around the corner and kill them. We had 4 or 5 cars, like,
Yeah.
well, then people must there. Or what they
Shayna,
were.
are those areas already selected or?
So our quick build locations are selected, our speed bump locations are still being finalized. So suggested to get.
Some were much like more.
Thank you.
Yeah, so. We have all of those projects identified, speed bumps are kind of still in progress. Now, what does this actually mean for treatments? Well, so we don't have. Specific designs quite yet. There are a few things that we're considering, but basically what we want to do is we want to best fit design to community priorities. And so we've developed a survey for this design area that allows you to log your transportation priorities along each of these corridors that we selected. And then after the end of that survey, which will conclude the end of the summer, kind of will extract the top, top 3 priorities and best fit a design to that. So I highly encourage you to take the survey, encourage your neighbors, your friends to take the survey. It doesn't necessarily have to be exclusively people who live here or who come here. Survey too, but not everybody or traffic violence impacts everybody, not just people who live here. So we want, sure, we're reaching a wide variety of residents, workers, friends. And like. So that's kind of my main spiel.
There's a link to the survey on top of montclair.net if anyone online wants access to it, and I'm sharing a copy of your packet right now.
Great.
We'll just,
I don't see it, Melanie.
it's shared screen. I'm sharing the packet. It's on the community forum. I can send a link to the page it's on in the chat quick.
Okay, because I don't see it on the screen.
Oh wait, one sec.
It looks like it's loading or trying to load.
Yeah, it says you started screen sharing, but don't see anything.
Okay.
So this is what they see.
Okay. I will send it in the chat quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, we're administering the survey over the summer. Wrap it up by the end of the summer. Plan is to come back to you guys in the fall with design. Using a survey. Now, because we want a really good wide reach for the survey, we're not just attending community meetings, we're also attending events in the area. So I've gone to we went to the Union Square concert series that for the kickoff. I'm attending the Clay Pots Community Day this Sunday. I know that-
Saturday.
No, I thought it's Sunday.
It is 28th, it's Saturday.
Cool.
For everyone else, Saturday, Clay Fox Community Day starts at 11 a.m., 11 to 3.
All right.
The
Thanks.
next Sounds in the Park is on Sunday. That might be in Union Square.
Probably not, but thank you. Then we're also, I know there are a bunch of like food pantry giveaways in the area. There's major one at Church and Boyd Booth, and then also the food project in Carrollton Ridge. So we'll probably try to get those at some point. But if you have any other suggestions for like large events in the area, I would love to hear those.
Okay, well, can you remind me again when you said the survey does it end? How long do we have to take it?
Like end of August.
Okay, July, August.
Maybe keep coming in if you want to get it.
Yes, definitely. So we'll send you an update on the kind of events that we're doing, especially our parks. Actually, I would be a really good one. Right. All right, so thanks, Shayna. Does anyone have any questions? Any questions out there? So Shayna's information on here or in the chat, in case it.
I can leave some additional packets here.
Yeah, so we're gonna make sure we update, Shayna, have Shayna's updated information for you all, so that if there's any questions that come up, you all will reach out to her. All right, so next we're going to move on to Melanie.
Is the Zoom still working? Because no one else's camera is showing. Can everyone still hear us?
Yeah, I can hear
can hear
you. I
you.
can see you and see you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you probably view, you need to put it on grid. Towards the top right. Where it says view. If you're not seeing everybody.
No, I'm seeing everybody. Just it's okay if no one else wants to have their camera on. So in person here, we have a bunch of stuff to give out. We have AARP Community Challenge shirts. We have packets for the bike audit. We have reflectors for scooters and bikes. We have a bunch of Be More Beautiful cleanup kits with trash pickers, gloves, and high-vis vests. Everyone here gets to take them home with them, but no one online gets to take one because you're not here. And we have all this stuff because we got 2 generous rewards grants from the AARP. One is for a bike audit, which is going to fund our new conference camera, which is arriving tomorrow, which is why you're currently on a laptop screen and not on a conference camera. Because Amazon messed it up. I ordered the camera 2 weeks ago and it's still not here. Estimated delivery, June 24th, very useful. But I'll be here next month. And we can thank AARP for that. And then the bigger grant is we got $25,000 from the AARP for sidewalk repairs. We sure need them all over the neighborhood. Because it's with the AARP, the priority is our elders, people on fixed incomes, disabled as priority homeowners. So we're going to be doing a big canvas of the whole neighborhood, and I've already told a couple people in the room about this. We want to get to every door. We're going to have a flyer to hand out. It's going to be a little postcard thing. I'm going to print them out. Everyone that wants copies, reach out to me. You'll get copies. We'll have a map to like hit every house in the neighborhood. I'm going to talk to people on most blocks to see if they're willing to do like their local block in a canvas for themselves to like get to know their neighbors better and just, you know, outreach stuff. This census is going to be a little bit more general than just the sidewalk work, but it's being driven by, we need to reach out to all the homeowners because we're in the middle of doing a 311 report drive on every deficient sidewalk in Mount Clair. And since May, I've put in over 400 311 so far, and I still have about 3 blocks to go. So that's going to be done by the end of the month. And by the end of next month, a lot of your neighbors are probably going to be complaining about getting in the mail a citation from the city. And then you get to tell them, hey, don't worry about that. Community association's got you covered. We're paying for those. So, if you get one in the mail, if anyone here gets one in the mail, you know where to come to get it paid for. We're going to be funding all those sidewalk repairs. And anyone that you hear from that gets one, tell them where to come to get it paid for, come to the meeting, or just reach out. We are going to have a banner on the website that I'm going to put up that's starting in July for, it's just gonna be like, hey, did you get a citation for your sidewalk? Here's the email, send it to the community association and we'll pay the repair. But like I said, in the canvas, we're gonna be specifically targeting our elderly residents, anyone on a fixed income or anyone disabled first and foremost. And then after that, it's gonna be major community assets that need maintenance, like our bus stops. A lot of our bus stops have very bad sidewalks and aren't definitely not ADA accessible or navigable by anyone, even with fully bodied, like you're still a substantial fall risk around those sidewalks, especially I'm thinking like on Pratt Street. But it's going to be up, like we're going to do this canvas, and then once it's over with, we get to come back and decide like the priority list of who we're going to spend this money on, because 25 grand is a substantial chunk of change. It ain't enough to fix every sidewalk in the neighborhood. So this is just a start, but we're getting a good start on this one at least, and we can thank the AARP for that. Additionally, we got 2 more grants. I'm going to just plug quickly. Clean Corps has given us a grant to install Nicole's alley gate. Is Nicole on right now on the chat?
I think Jeff had his hand raised and he's trying to say something.
Oh, go ahead, Jeff.
Unmute your mic, Jeff.
How's that?
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you. I bumped into it. Will there be do you have a flyer specifically about the sidewalks?
Yes, we'll have one. We'll have the banner on the website and a flyer to give out on starting in July 1st. So I'll send you the PDF, and I can send your own copies if you need any.
Cool. Thanks.
So the other 2 grants, and I'm looking on the membership participants. Who is in here right now? Is Nicole in here? Nicole's not on the call right now, but she did get a grant thanks to the Clean Corps to put up her alley gate on her block. Hers is the first of many going up. Tony is here to talk in a second about that, hopefully. And so Clean Corps is funding her alley gate, and then we also got $2,500 from the Baltimore Community Foundation to support new planters and cleanup at the Cole Street Garden. And we also got an apportionment for getting all the graffiti off of our planters around Wilkins Avenue and around Carey Street. We have about a dozen planters right now. They died. They don't have anything planted in them. We got Kyle, he's a landscaper, he's gonna come through, repaint them all, plant new plants, and they're gonna look really pretty very soon. Should be done by mid next month.
We wanna know why your plants are dead, it's the trash that's being put in all of that, I sent pictures of Sunday. Every one of the planters, they use trash cans.
Well, we have the Clean Corps now. They are on the scene. If you take a photo of any of the of any dumping, including in the planters, send it to trash@mountclair.net with the location, and they've been pretty good about getting it cleaned up within a week.
Yeah, well, I did that, so.
Awesome. Hopefully they're looking better. I can check after those.
Plus the area where we had the big thing is all garbage.
Well, Lamar is doing his best to try to get on top of this, so keep sending photos of any trash you see. It's trash@mountclair.net. It goes to the Clean Corps crew, and Jeff and I have been doing a lot of these, and we've been seeing some pretty good results out of it. So hopefully they keep up the good work.
Yeah, same here, but they do need you to still submit a 311. So I've been told to submit the 311 and then send that over to them and they'll take care of it. So make sure you, when you send it, yeah, so submit your 311, then send it because they're tracking that information, they have it tracked it. And then typically within a couple of days, it's on, so they've been really good with responding, but we do have to notify them. Okay.
Yeah, I think they've been great too. They've been excellent, but I have not been doing the 311 every time, so I will definitely do that from now on too. For the planters, I'm wondering if we had more, or maybe I'm wondering if the taggers just don't like the aesthetics of our planters. What if we had I don't know, had different art around the planters? I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day.
We've had conversations in the past of having an artist, just like we have murals up, so eventually, when we get funding, to find an artist to put art on the planters,
Okay.
and, because what we have noticed is typically when we have art in places, sometimes you'll see like a little tag in between, like a flower on the art, but they're not destroying it. So, to answer your question is yes, that's been a part of the conversation. But
Cool.
for now, we're just painting over them and doing what we can. But yeah, we're on the same page there.
Cool.
Right, and I feel like you had something else, Melanie.
Let me check. I have a list.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check my list.
let's see. So the community surveys, you went over that.
Oh yeah, one thing I recently found out is that if anyone is interested in getting diagonal back-in parking on your street, there's actually a 301 for that. So just mention it, and we can try to get one of those put together for any of our streets. That's another form of traffic calming that doesn't seem to require extremely long form process because it's just an existing 301 you can submit. Do you know anything about that?
So.
I was told about it from neighbors in Holland's Market that they've done it before.
Got it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can try, but generally anything that requires design and striping, it's gonna take a long time.
Oh. Okay, I have another one. In addition to doing the so we're doing the survey for the sidewalk repairs. This is also partially the camera we're going to be getting next month is funded by a bike audit. There's packets here. Everyone who's interested in participating in this neighborhood survey. Now it's really hot right now, so we're going to wait a little bit before we start until it's not quite going to cook you outside. But we're hoping throughout July to do the survey, and we have a bunch of packets to do the survey with, and we're going to do it to their standards. And in return, we're getting a new conference camera, and we're also getting funding for bike helmets for kids. So if you have any kids, or you know any kids on your block who ride scooter or bike or skates or whatever without a helmet on, tell them, hey, we got helmets for you, and get them signed up with, reach out, info@mountclair.net or help@mountclair.net, just email us, and we can get them in the list to get them a free bike helmet thanks to the ARP grant. So that's also some of the money we got. We have flexible funding in this for shirts and possible food. So when we do our surveying and door knocking, we have the ability to fund a little bit of a pizza party out of that if we want to. Let's see. Clay Pots is going to have a dumpster day coming up. We don't have a firm dedicated date yet. Lamar has not gotten it. It's coming. It's a Clean Corps dumpster. They want to have it around the end of the month, so between like the 28th and the 3rd of July, I believe. If you're interested in knowing that specific date, we'll put it out on the Facebook and on the mailing list as soon as we have the firm date and time for it. I'm going to check in with Lamar on the specifics. Last I heard last week, they weren't set on it yet though. But Clay Pots is getting a dumpster and they want to do a bunch of cleanup in their area. There's Howard's on the call and he'll probably plug the safety walk on Wednesday at 5:30. That's on my list here too to mention. I'm mentioning it now, Howard.
Appreciate that.
It starts at the South Partnership office, Cary and Baltimore Street. Be there at 5:30 on Wednesday. That's in 2 days. And we're gonna they're walking down up McHenry Street. So they're gonna get to look at all of our neighborhood with a bunch of city agencies gonna come out at the same time for that. I got a request. I was at the Carrollton Ridge neighborhood meeting last week. There was a consensus ask for a Sharps container to be placed at Tracy Atkins, and I just wanted to get a read on our association and everyone here, what they think about that.
So what kind is it? I've seen two kinds. They have the actual box, it looks like a trash can, it's little more discreet than that red bottle that unscrews. I do have concerns about the bottles that unscrew, because you're putting that at a playground, and if that is, I'm not sure how safe that is. Because yes, you're putting the needles in a specific place, but it can still be accessed, I guess. So that makes me kind of nervous on a playground. But if it's the actual box where they can't get into it, and like I said, it looks like a trash can. So we need it there, because the needles are there, but I'm concerned about where it is, by that being a children's playground. What do you
Hey,
call?
someplace, oh, I'm sorry. So I agree with that. And yeah, would they be servicing them too?
It would be an ask of the health department to put it in, and they seem to be willing to do it, so.
Okay, cool.
We'll find out. If there's consensus to ask them to do it, we can ask and we'll see what they do, and if they do it and they clean it up, that's great.
Someplace near the circle, I think would be great too. I don't know, they're at least. I don't know how everybody else would feel about that, but I think somewhere around the circle would be great too.
Okay, so one at Tracy Atkins, one at the roundabout.
Roundabout thing.
Do we want to vote on it?
Both would be fine, those two areas, because Mount Street itself is a very high traffic area for all kinds of activities, so Mount Street makes sense, so absolutely.
Okay,
So is anyone opposed? No one is opposed? So we're gonna go
Cool.
through that.
okay. I'll ask this health department about it.
Excellent. I think, yeah, I feel good about that.
Just one question, how do you get people to actually use them?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll do outreach. That's a good question. Do you have to inform people that they're there?
Yeah, that they're there, and I don't know, motivate them to actually use them, and instead of the current status quo of them just throwing them where they use them.
Yeah. I mean, I'd go out and talk to them, I guess.
And plug into the speakers. Wait.
But yeah, I think having an option would be great. Hopefully it would catch on.
Howard
See,
Howard has his hand raised.
We're trying to turn the volume up, guys, but we can hear you very faintly, so we're trying to make sure.
Is there a way to turn the volume up on the TV?
Yeah, that's what's on.
It's that same button you turn on the back side. There's a volume up and volume down.
Okay, let me try to get this over.
And Howard has his hand up.
I was just gonna say, Melanie, if you want, I have, the person from the health department, the liaison for the health department, they will do a walkthrough with you to find, the ideal location, and help you decide on where to put where to set it and place it. But it has to be on a concrete surface, and drilled in. So we have one in Carroll Park that's located up at the top of the hill near the mansion. And it has been getting used. So that's a good thing, bad thing, if you want. I don't know how you want to describe it, but it has been getting used. So it's getting traction in regards of some people being persuaded to actually use it. So that, you know, we do like that. And also, I think in Holland's Market, we're also looking for a spot as well to get Sharps Container also somewhere in our area. So that's something that we're trying to work on as well. But it has been getting use in Carroll Park.
Yeah, let's combine the ask. You have a good help- If you have to
Yeah.
help from contact, we can, yeah.
Oh
We'll-
yeah, Sharika Green. She's the head of the overdose prevention program manager. And I'll send you her information, Melanie.
Okay,
And I
awesome.
would love to be involved in those conversations too, definitely. Because that sounds great.
Great, thank you so much, Howard.
I think that was my
Yes,
whole list.
thank you.
So if anyone, for the walk that's upcoming, that's coming up on Wednesday. If anyone can't make it, but they do have concerns that they want shared during the walk. Can you email the Mount Clair Community Council at Gmail, or what's the one for that?
It's just council@mountclair.net.
Okay, so if you could email us, your concerns that you want us to raise during the walk, if you're not able to make it, make sure you go ahead and send that over to us.
Okay. Cool.
So Howard, your hand is still up. You have something else to share?
Oh no, just technically handicapped.
All right, so I do see that Megan is on the line and she's going to share some information with us about string lights and neighborhood lighting. Hey, Megan.
Hey everybody, how are you?
Hey.
Hello, good to see some of your familiar faces.
You get to watch us
Hey,
eat,
so, go ahead.
you get to watch us eat cake.
Oh, no worries, and don't mind me, I'm here at the rec center, but some kids might pop in and out, just so that you're aware. So I'm Megan Cardoso, for you guys who don't know, I am the community organizer with Southwest Partnership. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update. First and foremost, really want to thank Melanie for all the hours that she's put in, for collecting signatures in our target areas. And these signatures are both for, props to you, Melanie, for string lights and also doorbell cameras. What I wanted to let you guys know, if there's any folks that were uncertain and they did not sign, I will be at Clay Potts this weekend from 11 to 3. So if they wanted to speak to me in person, and I'm gonna have some more information and sign up forms printed out and available. So I do want to send the contractor another round of estimates. So I'll be getting all those numbers by the end of the week, and I'll go ahead and share it with the date as far as how many runs and how many blocks are going to be affected and lit up. And then also for the doorbell cameras, going to put in another order and contact our electrician to start getting those ready. Just keep in mind, when you do share about the doorbell cameras, that all residents must have, or each property must have Wi-Fi in order for the cameras to work. And if they do not have Wi-Fi, then unfortunately they won't receive the camera or the installation. And again, it's all free of charge. So if you guys have any questions for me today, feel free. And if not, if you're around at Clay Potts on Saturday, I will be there 11 to 3.
Wonderful, thanks, Megan. Does anyone have any questions?
Not a problem.
This is Howard. I just wanted to also, for those who are getting the cameras, we are encouraging those individuals who get the camera to go to City Watch and put their cameras on the City Watch program so that they can be accessible for issues like broken in cars and things of that nature. So we do encourage that to be something I'm not gonna say criteria, but something of that nature in regards of getting that camera put up, because we definitely want them involved in the City Watch program so that, you know, everybody can know, so the police can know where cameras are, so they can either knock on your door or ask for your permission to access the footage, or you can send it directly to the Southwest District office. So please encourage anybody who wants to get the cameras that they sign up for the City Watch program as well.
Hey Jeff, I see your hand up.
Yeah, I was just curious how it is. So do we have control as over to what images are sent then to the police, or?
Yes. On the if something, I'll give you a prime example because it's been used recently. There was a car broken into. The individual was caught on camera. The police officer came on the scene afterwards, got a police report, but also knocked on the person's door that it was in front of, asked for the camera. They actually were on the City Watch, so that's why he knocked on the door. And the person sent the footage of the person breaking into the car. So it happens just like that. You can, I mean, you can refuse to send it or not. It's your choice. But if you're on the City Watch program, the police will know. They can give you, your information's on there. They can give you a call, or you can reach out to them and you can send the footage straight to them.
And in terms of privacy concerns, is there?
If they
what-
can't turn, they can't access it. Like,
Okay.
it's not,
Okay.
this is not the movies where somebody takes control. No.
Okay. And then there's an oversight committee, somebody that provides oversight over this. Who would?
It's
Is that
the BCIT.
cool?
And
Thank
like
you.
I said, if you go to this, the BPD website, they have the link to the City Watch and the program, you know, the ins and outs, and it'll let you know exactly how it works.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
So Howard, do you have a connect that actually works with the City Watch program? I've been trying to get my cameras involved for years now, and I have been unsuccessful.
Well, I can get the person who does the BCIT. Well, he's the BCIT liaison, and I can forward him to sit on one of your meetings.
That was great. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Before we go over the fun stuff, the money, the financials, does anyone else have any questions about City Watch program or anything else we've discussed so far? Nope, so we're gonna move right along to our monthly update for financials. So Tom, it's all yours.
Okay, let me share my screen. I just sent the report in the chat, so you can look along there as well. Because of the great work that Melanie has done with the grants, we are pretty fat, as fat as I have seen in years in the bank account. But as is the case, there's always a need for there are always needs that exceed the amount of funding. So you know, it's good to be in this position where we say they got plenty of money, but certainly we can always continue to seek more. So looking at the screen, you should see on the screen what I sent you already, and I just need to move my screen out of the way. But as of the as of the end of the last meeting, we had $5491.49. We've taken in $31,585, and we had one check that was written, $782. So the credits, what you see in the credits, add up to $31,585, and that's the series of grants that Mel described to you earlier. AARP, I think that's BCF grant in there, a couple of AARP grants, and there was even one other. It's down here. It's called the what's it called? BCF Clean Core Community Grant. So there were basically 3 grants that made up the 31,000 that came in since the last meeting. And I mentioned to you that is that the credits, 782 is one check, 1136. That was paid out to the Care-a-Lot cut number 3. And then you see the account journal, which shows from the beginning of the year, all the transactions that happened in the bank account. And I have 2 unposted, pending checks that are out there, outstanding. There's another Care-a-Lot cut number 4 for Wilson Mercedes Vincente, and I can't pronounce the last name. I think it's Xylo. And a Montclair Garden check made out to Cal Camp. Those were written most recently by Jose, but they have not cleared the bank. So bottom line, 36,294.49 is the bank balance. Book balance is, with the 2 pending outstanding checks, the balance is $33,082.49. Any questions? Okay, I will stop sharing.
Thank you, Tom.
Uh-huh.
So now it is time for open forum. Anything goes, any kind of questions, any updates? You have Tony here. Do you have any updates? Share with us.
Oh, I see there's a hand raised.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Good
Go
evening,
ahead.
everybody. How y'all doing?
Good, thank you.
Appreciate y'all for all the keeping us informed and all the work you're doing in the Mount Clair community. I know the residents appreciate it and all the stakeholders as well. I just had 2 things I wanted to lift up. The first is so I'm with Black Yield Institute, and some of you may know we have the farm site and the marketplace in Mount Clair, 409 South Calhoun Street. I just wanted to advertise a little bit that we're operating weekly now on Tuesdays from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. This week, because of the weather, we're going to have a truncated marketplace, so it's going to be from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. But I just wanted to let folks know if they wanted to come out and support. And the other part is that we're actually hiring for marketplace assistants at Fairmount Clare Marketplace, and we are trying to find some folks that may be bilingual or may have some background in speaking Spanish, or maybe Spanish is their first language. So I can send the job description to the council at mountclair.net, I think it might have been. I can send it there. And also any advertisements for the marketplace as well. But I just wanted to lift that up for anyone who might have been interested or that could be useful for some folks in the network.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. We did get your flyers and we shared them on our social media, and we'll continue to, do that monthly so that everyone's aware.
Thank you.
And the hiring jobs, we'll make sure we share that as well.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, anyone else? So we're almost done. Before we close out, what does everyone want to do about National Night Out? Because we need to, do we want to move forward with that? I know we said we were, and then,
Nicole said she was gonna try to lead that one.
yeah, so
So
I,
Nicole ain't here right now.
are we all still on board with going forward with National Night Out?
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
We have
Chuck, can you
uh,
refresh my memory on what the National Night Out is?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jeff, I couldn't hear you. What
Go
did you
ahead.
say?
Can you refresh me on what that is? What is National Night Out again?
Sure, we're actually supporting, is the community supporting all of our public,
Oh, okay.
service members, so the firefighters, our police officers, in the city, so it's usually, and like I said the last time, when we talked about it, the way that Montclair hosts it, we try to do it like a family reunion. Food, games, invite everyone out. In the past, we've had like marching bands, any and everything goes. It's just a fun night out. Yeah, so,
I remember now. Thank you.
mhm.
And it would be early August.
Yeah, that's the first Tuesday of August every year, so. I need to see who's willing to volunteer and lead, and because we have basically a little over a month to prepare. So if we want to move forward, I guess we'll revisit when Mr. Paul is able to join. Is anyone else willing to lead National Night Out? So we're gonna say we're going forward with it now. I know behind the scenes, we've still been reaching out to some of our partners to contribute. Not only funds, but in-kind donations, food, you know, and those type of resources.
I usually get 3 more people.
Mhm. So we'll start doing that kind of stuff. All right. So before we close out, is there anything else?
I think
Oh, please.
I would like to start having bingo on Friday nights here. At say about 7 o'clock. It's a fun time for anybody, it's not just for seniors, it's for, anybody wants to come. Tickets will be $15, which includes your food and 10 games of bingo. And to start out, we'll have prizes for the bingo until we get enough funds where we can have money prizes for the bingo. So I would like to have like 4 or 5 women or gentlemen that would like to help with the food and, getting prizes for the bingo. And, the only thing that we need, since we have the kitchen, is a French fry.
So is that a community initiative, a
Yes,
trust
it's a-
initiative?
Yes. And all the funds that come in will come and go right to the community account.
Oh, so it's a.
Yeah, it'll be broad.
So, what kind of resources and support do you need for that? Do you have like the people who are gonna come in, set up, do you have
Yeah,
those
I
folks on?
will do everything.
Okay.
As far as that goes. And I've already, from prior church I went to, have all the bingo cards, I have the bingo machine. I got everything to start with, all I need is the people and start in maybe September. You know.
All right, so I guess that would be
Tony?
for Tom. Is that what you're making sure everyone is on board?
Yeah, and then I need to know like the 4 or 5 people to help. Because somebody has to take the money, at the door
Mhm.
in case people are paying.
So you need about 5 volunteers?
Yeah.
Got it. All right, so were you all able to hear about the upcoming bingo initiative that Miss Nancy is leading?
I heard a little bit. It's starting in September, you said?
Yes,
Yeah, so it'll be
Okay.
Friday or,
it'll be once a month.
so once a month on a Friday, she'll be hosting bingo. for-
Yeah, okay, I'm in for bingo.
So she does need 5 volunteers. So that's what we need to get out. There needs to be volunteer support
Okay.
and
Kitchen help.
You can put me down as one for that.
Okay.
Excuse me, are there going to be any large bingo cards for people who are visually impaired?
What they are is, they're the paper tear off. There's 10 games per. And a bunch. They're each different colors. And there's 3 games on a page. So when the numbers are called, you have 3 chances on that first game to, win bingo. And like the first page might be white, the second page yellow, one's gray, one's green. Until the 10 games. And the first 8 games. Well, we have prizes, and then like the 9th game, you make an X. we can have a specific price for that, and then the last game is fill the card. And, we can, you know, do a different kind of price for that. But as we get going, what we used to do was the 8 games for $25 for winner. The X was 75, and fill the card was 100. And that's what we want to plan on doing once we get started, that we can change the prices to money. And also a good thing at a bingo is very famous is raffles. If we can have a raffle table, sell raffles like, you know, $2 for $5 or whatever, you know, the raffle off. That is a big money maker with women. They love to spend money for raffles. Where's the make a mint on the raffle, please?
Hey, Tom, it's your hand.
Yeah, and certainly I'm all for the use of the Faith Center for this, Nancy. We've talked about it before. But I'm kind of thinking some of the other kind of concerns I may have about it though. Is this a by invitation bingo kind of event, routinely done by invitation, word of mouth, or is it something that you want it to be widely disseminated? And if so, I'm concerned about the amount of cash that's available and the security of the cash and you folks, you know, health and well-being more so than the cash, if it should be widely disseminated. I mean, has that been an issue in the past or a concern in the past that you've thought of?
So are you able to, we could barely hear you, Tom, I'm sorry, I'm trying to listen.
This is as high as it goes and I can't get
Yeah.
it to play over the TV.
Yeah, were you able
Won't
to hear?
cooperate.
So the TV, you weren't able to turn the volume on the TV in the back, or it's as high as it go on the TV?
For some reason. I could try unplugging the laptop entirely and plugging it back in, but then I'm worried we're gonna lose video.
So repeat the final question, Tom, so I can.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, so and I'll show you later, Mel, how to change the audio input to the TV instead of that laptop. So that's probably what's going on there. But in any case, all I'm saying is that is this a by invitation only bingo party, which is you actually control the participants, or is it intended to be a widely disseminated one as a a fundraising type of opportunity? But if it's the latter, then I'm concerned about security of the cash and of the individuals. If it's
I understand. So Tom brings a good point. He wants to know, is this going to be people that are specifically invited? Like, are you just inviting people?
Oh, no, it's just advertised. I mean, that's what we did.
So it's just openly advertised for everyone?
Yeah.
So one of Tom's concerns is the security, because you'll be handling money and prizes and things like that. So people
Well,
say.
we never had security down in church, and I mean, it would be like in the neighborhood. You have their neighborhood, and then most of the neighbors know, so I mean, you know. To get people in here, I'm pretty sure that, you know, they won't.
Yeah, I'm just concerned that as it gets to be routinely known that there is maybe potentially large amounts of cash, that someone was seen as an opportunity to rob the place. And you guys, your guys' health and well-being would be at risk.
That's a really good point, Tom. I think that's something that we'll need to brainstorm and discuss.
Yeah.
Do it to make sure that when we do implement this game, it's safe.
For money is gonna be on the outside. People can, you know, come with I'll print up all the tickets. And people can say, well, I want 10 tickets, and then, you know, you pay me before you come to the bingo or whatever, and then, you know, a lot of people pay when they come to the door.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we kept we have a box that we had to clean every month, everything on. And,
So Tom, this is something that we're gonna have to actually revisit.
This is.
So when you actually do set up and we have that first night, then we can run through scenarios, or even if we can, just alert the officers that are in the area, hey, this.
Yeah,
Friday-
circle through routinely during the hour that or two that in which we're having the event. That would be great. I mean, I just think we need to think about this as it becomes a routinely scheduled event and widely known.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole might just get on in a second.
Can you all hear me there?
Yes.
Okay, and I don't mean to change that on a different subject. I have been working a little bit in the background on the communications outreach, and one of the questions I have is, have we ever had a newsletter or a week, some sort of, I don't know, newsletter?
We do, and we did update it.
I mean,
Jose,
one that's printed out. Sorry.
the answer is yes, it was through MailChimp, and Jose would update it monthly. But we haven't had that in a while. Is that something you're going to pick up?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to talk to you more about that. And
Yeah.
what was done in the past, and yes.
And I can help you out with the MailChimp. I do it for my church.
Okay.
With this newsletter.
And do we do printed versions at all? Have we ever done like?
We've never done that, Jeff, but we can make that happen.
And I don't even know if that's necessary, or but it's okay. So that was my question. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank
And you
you.
can sign up to the mailing list on the main page of montclair.net. There is the put in your email and sign up.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
there. It's just we don't send out regular newsletters right now.
Yeah.
So Mel,
Okay.
so
Yeah, it's past me, but now we have you, so.
Okay.
Give Jeff all the work.
and I'm willing to help you there, Jeff. I really am, because I think we are kind of the unknown small
Okay.
community neighborhood community association that doesn't get a lot of publicity because we're not intentional about putting our message out. And,
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I'm with you on that one. And
All right.
I know we got a great website that Mel has set up, and I don't know what the usage is on it, what the usage is, views on it, but I tell you, it's a great resource for the community, but it's only as good as how frequently it's updated.
So do we
Great.
have technology people who, because I feel old now, that can, once that is set up, what is it, the URL code where you can scan? You know the code.
QR code.
QR code where you can scan it, maybe we can put those codes around for people to access it, because that means you, especially for the next generation, they can just.
I could generate a QR code for any link that you have.
Beautiful.
We have one on
Through Canva. I usually do it through Canva.
There's one on the flyer that's up in the notice board on
Google does it too.
Mhm.
Generate QR codes. Google.
Yep, sure does.
Thanks, guys. Oh, I'm excited. All right. All right, so are there any other, you have any updates? for me?
Two quick updates. So for those who I haven't met yet, my name is Tony Scott, the old executive director for Southwest Partnership. And I live at Gilmore and Pratt. And figured I would brave the heat and see folks in person. But yeah, I just wanted to say hello and excited to be working with folks. And one event coming up in July is the Southwest Partnerships Open House. It's going to be Saturday, July 12th. And every neighborhood is going to have an opportunity to set up a table, and as well as all of our committees that deal with issues ranging from housing to commercial development, just to share some of the work that we're doing. But really, it's an opportunity for you all to connect with other neighbors across the footprint, across the neighborhoods. So being able to visit different neighborhood associations has been great, but there are a lot of folks who don't know about each other that are talking about the same issues. And it's just a really great opportunity to connect with folks who maybe have been there, done that, or are looking for how they deal with this issue or that issue that you've already solved. And so anyway, just the opportunity to connect with a broader base of people who are just a few blocks away, who could be supportive of some of the work that you all are doing here in Montclair as well. So just mark your calendars. It is Saturday, July 12th Right now, we are looking to have it at the newly renovated Conference and Recreation Center. But we are still confirming that, but we'll be sending out emails through our email list. If you have any issues, if you're not on that email list, let me or any of your, Melanie or Kyra know, and they'll connect you to our listserv so that you can get those updates. The second update is that the Southwest Partnership is about to apply for state revitalization grants. These are the funds that we usually dedicate to neighborhood grants, placemaking and the like. This year, we are putting in, the state is going through a budget crisis. And so they're asking us to be very specific with shovel-ready projects. I've been working with Montclair leadership and also leadership from across the neighborhoods to identify kind of shovel-ready projects that can be completed within 2 years and that don't need money right now. We won't know that we've been given money until December, and we won't get the money until March. So if there's something that you need now, between now and December, this is not the grant for you, but just so that you know, we have been working on getting alley gating money, getting money to support bump outs, Montclair, and other traffic calming items, even pedestrian lighting. And so we're looking at a lot of different things that folks have shared with us that they've been working on, that we feel that they're quote unquote shovel ready, or there's enough support or work that's been done behind them, that the state will say, all right, you asked for $10, we're gonna give you $5, but we know that you're gonna get that $5 done, right? Because you have a list of shovel-ready projects. So anyway, just wanted to make you all aware that we're submitting those applications next week. And have been working with your leadership on identifying those projects. But that we look forward to sharing back, hopefully, awards, and working with the neighborhood to fund important projects. So, yeah, that's it.
Coming off the bang.
All right.
We got
So,
hands up or
seems
thumbs
like
up.
yeah, thumbs up. So if we do not have any more questions,
Yep.
we are looking
Just one, and this is basically for Mel. Mel, I recall you sending a census survey out.
Yes.
Before. Did you want to mention that?
I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but yeah, we're going to be doing a canvas next month of every single house in the neighborhood. We're going to have a little postcards. It's going to be online. It's going to be off of the website. It's going to be a form. We're still in discussion of what questions going to be on it. I shared the link in the chat of the questions. Please comment on that document about what you want to see added or removed or changed. Like part of this is necessary for the sidewalk and the bike audit, but the rest of it is just extra work that we want to put in now, because if we're knocking on everyone's door, we want to get as much stuff done as we can, because it's a lot of work to do. But yeah, if you're interested in participating, please reach out to me, mel@malclair.net. Numbers 410-415-3038. You need as many hands on deck for this as we can get. And obviously we're gonna try not to do it when it's like 100 degrees out, but it's July, so we'll see how many days of that we get.
Yeah, I had a couple comments. I'll convey that to you privately, though.
Okay, awesome.
Do you want me to put the link in the chat?
I shared it earlier, but yeah, you can share it again.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see where it is. Okay. All right.
Oh, Nicole's on. Nicole made it.
Hey, Nicole.
National Night Out.
Hello, sorry. Wait, what, are you looking for an update?
Welcome. So
Hello.
we were discussing National Night Out earlier, and we all still want to collectively go through with it, but we still needed someone to lead the initiative of hosting it. And I know you had in a previous meeting shared that you were interested, and I just wanted to see if you were still interested in leading that initiative.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know I've been meaning to reach out to you. and about it. I don't know if I should talk about it here to give more, and I'm kind of sorry for the
If you
missing.
want to have a one-on-one and we, circle back and get everyone else involved in the conversation, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, no, it's okay if we talk now. I just didn't want to repeat if you guys already talked about it.
We did not. We put it on the back burner.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so I remember the description of what it looks like. But in terms of, I guess, resources, do you reach out to, so like what has happened in the past, I guess, logistically? I did like the idea when we talked about before, like having it in our community garden. So I don't know if that was a big of a difference than what has happened previously, but I did like that idea.
Sure, and that's doable. Previously, we've always done it at Tracy Atkins. The reason being is for convenience. So convenience of, there's a lot of moving parts. We have the fire truck that comes. We have the mounted horses that are right next door that comes over. We typically have marching bands that come through, so making sure that that street there on Stricker in front of the park, it just isn't that busy. Versus the street in front of the garden, which is
McHenry.
McHenry.
Yeah.
So
Or I guess the cross street. The cross street is probably not as busy. Is that Calhoun? I can't think in my head, but
it's more convenient for everyone involved as far as you. If you feel like that's easiest for you to organize it there versus the park. But that's the
well,
reason that
other question, because Melanie, when was the Tracy Atkins getting done?
The handoff?
No, I thought there was updates happening to Tracy Atkins.
That's way down the line. We're
Got it. Okay, no, that's fine. I just wanted to clarify. So I think even more reason to have it at the community garden, because just even aesthetically, but I guess we can talk through that. Okay, so now, do you guys already have a list of these different partners that need to be contacted?
Absolutely. And that's where we would send that all over to you. So who you would need to reach out to. And we spoke earlier about just gathering different resources, which most of that has already been done. So like collecting the food, and our community partners typically is Wegmans, Church of the Nativity, and there are a couple of other folks that will come on and help with in-kind donations. So we'll reach out to them, but it's just really organizing the setup and
Okay. And it's the first Tuesday?
Yes.
I mean August. Yeah, okay. All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Let me connect with you. I feel like I just need some like next step from here, and then
we're definitely like not going to just put you out there like, hey, do this. We just needed someone to actually, like I said, to lead the day of and reach out and do, some of the legwork as far as contacting community partners. But we have everything already ready for you.
Got it. That's fine.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nicole. We appreciate you.
Yay.
All right, everyone, let's go home.
Yippee.
Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate you all. We'll see you next month.
Yep.
A little bit less of a hodgepodge setup, hopefully. We have a new conference camera that's really nice.
Good night,
Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
Night.
Have a great 4th.
He did a good job tonight, Mel. Looks good in there. That laptop camera looks better than the camera that we had been using previously. So no, looks good.
Well, this isn't even the new camera we're getting at. This is just new laptop I got.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
the camera quality ought to be even better.
Tomorrow. And it's gonna be a 360 conference mic with a speaker in it. So
There
I'll
you
be
go.
going away next month.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm probably gonna be out indefinitely. Okay. I'm down
Okay.
with my mom.
All
So
right.
I'll-
Well,
I'll
I
be-
have the code now, so I'll set up and I'll have the camera next time.
excellent. Okay, now. All right. Take care.